So yeah, that'd be good to sort of mark off the northernmost section of Tucson and say, okay, been there, done that. Oh, the power of Reginald is worn off. We can't sprint for the rest of our days. What are you doing? I don't think I want to know.
Don't crowd around.
Oh, we didn't have a marker here before? But now we do. Okay, that is helpful, because this is, I mean, it's relatively close to this spot, but that is nice to be a little bit more precise with our fast traveling if necessary. That is an easel. Okay. That is a very large ship. And this looks like a bandit camp. Bandit camp that may have just realized that we are here. They're snacking on an empty stomach. Oh no. I feel so sorry for them. Ooh, looks like you have some fancy armor there. Oh, I'm sorry. You won't be needing that arm anymore. Meanwhile, everyone else is dying from this bandit camp. This guy's just taking a little tinkle over here. What's the matter? What's the matter? You weren't ready to fight? You weren't ready to fight? Huh? You okay, punk?
Pathetic.
Yeah, that is one word you could use to describe the situation right now. That is certainly one word you could use. Okay, let's loot from the peoples. Still one more here somewhere. There. And then there should be some, in theory, at least something reasonably valuable if they were guarding, kind of, sort of. Yeah, usually there's that red chest. Okay. That should be the big one. Anything else over here? Ooh, yes. More over here. Might also be worth taking another look at some of our treasure hunts, just to see if we happen to be in the same general area as something else. Okay, Starling Stragon's orders. Okay, so this might have actually been another one of the Stragon bandit camps. It sounds like it was, despite this being a little bit more remote. Diagram of Ducal Guardsman's armor. And other crafting materials. Oh, and a formula for the greater red to blue mutagens. Okay, what we'd really want would be stuff into red, because red is generally the hardest to get. Tons of crafting material. Wow. Like, ridiculous amount of stuff. And in fact, so much so that we became encumbered from that chest. Okay, let's read this. Speedy Eugene's taken the inn, meaning this whole gang's probably already blind bum-botching drunk. Keep a watch on the high road, for if any knights or guardsmen go at them, there won't be anything left to clean up. Promise you next time, you'll be the ones to have fun, and Eugene's crew will have to guard your backs. We might raid Coronado soon. Wenches and wine aplenty there, so you'll get yours. Starling. Okay, I am hoping we're only just barely encumbered. Yeah. Just barely. So I think we just, like, drop one thing here. That should hopefully do the trick. And if we drop our chains, that might even be enough. Not quite. Not quite. What about our rusty hammerhead? Now we're good. Now we're good. Okay. So, I am curious what the deal is with that ship over there. Is there anything that's supposed to be directly in front of us? There's a question mark down here. I don't know if that's it, or is it on the other side of the river? It's on the other side of the river, so if anything, it would be that. But that looks kind of far away. That could be it, I suppose. That could be it. But at the moment, given the state of our inventory, I think we probably do want to sell something. So maybe we head back to here, sell some stuff at the base, check out this question mark, and then we're more or less done with everything in this northernmost section. You know, maybe you include these two question marks in that group. But let's... I mean, we could fast travel, because there is a fast travel spot not far away, but then again, the distance that we are fast... Oh, no, but now we're not encumbered anymore. Or we should still sell, because we're on the verge of being encumbered, right? But yeah, I think we go that route. We'll just try there with Roach. Because I think once you factor in the loading screens and what have you, it shouldn't be much of a difference between riding there and fast traveling there. Right here. We're practically there already. We are there already. Okay. So the person we're looking for is over here, right? This dude.
Ha! The Witcher we laugh to laugh. I hope you've gotten some particularly nasty nastiness since we last met.
Sorta.
Am I saying? Of course you have.
Carol does not have it.
Show me what you have on offer, will you?
He's back to being rich. Okay, that's good. We can sell all the stuff that's been weighing us down. That much we will certainly do. But the other thing we could do is similar to last time. We could take this opportunity, just because of how much money he has, to sell some of the things, the crafting materials that we have a bazillion copies of. And in doing so, well, at this rate, we could, depending on how much we're willing to sell here, break the 100,000 crown mark. Which would be pretty cool, I would think. Taking a look a little further down. Kendriga armor plates, they are used for some crafting materials, but we do have enough of them. Maybe we could sell a bit. Kraken scale's a little bit harder to get. Yeah, let's stick to the bare essentials. And I wish we could sell alchemy stuff to you as well, because there's got to be some alchemy related things that we have more than enough rounds of as well. But like, how much does oils? Oil sells for like nothing. Okay, so that's not really a factor. What were we eyeing before? We were eyeing the dimeridium, I think. Glowing ore. Just a little bit of that. Again, we don't want to go crazy, because we will need some of this. That much is true. But we also probably will not need quite as many copies of this stuff as we currently have. I'm not seeing the dimeridium right now. Meteorite. Wherever it went. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, Sarah, careful about selling materials. Don't do it for the meme. Okay, you know, we'll get. We're so close to 100,000. We'll get there. We'll get there.
See you later.
You know, basically another round or two of raiding bandit camps, and we'll get there. Yeah, once we've made the Witcher School sets that we want to make, then it might be, you know, safer to just sell any excess stuff, because that's the primary thing we have left, right?
Whoa there.
So let's see. I was thinking that at this stage we check out that question mark, and then maybe head over toward the river and do those, and then we can probably say so long to this area up here, for the most part. I think we go for that.
All is in order.
Oh, let's go
Come on, Roach.
this way, though. Yeah, wait until we make the armor. Fair enough. Fair enough. Because, yeah, I'm basically at this stage, I'm just making a guess as to, well, you know, leave some of this, some of that, and hopefully that'll keep us with enough to still make the stuff we want to make.
Not
Okay,
good.
Oh. Oh, this is for the profit stuff. Okay. Okay. So, but it is an entirely new quest, it would appear. But I assume this should be good to go with, because we've already learned about rebuilding the prophet statue.
Blood.
Building the prophet statue.
Lots of it.
Okay. I could have told you that much.
Kiki Moors?
Oh. Okay. Is there anything else at the camp itself? Yeah. A little bit. Examine the horse? I don't think so. I think we're just following the Kiki Moors. Out of curiosity, where are they taking us? Back up north. Closer to where we have already been. Oh. That's gotta be our Kiki Moor. That's definitely a warrior. But that is definitely not the sign I meant to use. Let's put on insectoid oil. Because the warriors can be quite tough. There it is. And Sword Erudite is now beat up a bit. Let's throw on another repair. No shortage of these. It's a little bit of an over repair, but should be fine. Okay. So, we did put on the Gwen. Okay. Technically, I forget what the preferred sign against them is supposed to be. Was it Yurden? Don't remember. No, it's Igni. Okay. For both warrior and workers. And in theory, we're supposed to go after the warrior first. To the extent possible, we'll give it a shot. But, already, so much for that. Okay. Got rid of you. Whoa. And you. It just says, search the Kikimore nest for this quest. Okay. There's the big guy. You're the one we're looking for. Let's reset Quen, because I imagine it was about to expire. These guys can hit hard. Fortunately, only level 36. Please do not block all of our attacks. It's not cool. You're about to jump. Or do your spit move. Just gross. There we go. You're wild dogs as well. Which may or may not be about to try to attack us. Oh, there is still another Kikimore here, I believe. That there is. But we one-shot it. Okay.
Kiki Moor eggs.
Yeah, presumably we should burn
Incinerate
these.
to ash.
That the last of them? I think so. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Nor does that. Let's loot real quick, and then we'll investigate what appears to be the people that the Kikimores took. And let's also read up on what is this whole thing about? So the fourth group of missing workers have been due to travel to the building site through an area with very bad reputation. In setting out to find them, Geralt expected trouble of none too modest sort. So yeah, we followed the tracks, investigated the camp, and now we have the nest itself. where it appears as though we've got people who are all webbed up. Do Kikimores have webs?
So, missing workers. This is what became of them.
I'm afraid so. Not sure how that helps build the statue if those workers are not actually there to contribute toward it. But it's getting close. Also, time is passing extremely quickly if it keeps on going one day later. Okay. Making progress. We've done 3 out of 5. And this... Where was it? This one over here... Oh, okay, no. These are the other ones that contribute towards. So this one on the other side of the river will be. This one, in theory, is not. So, but I think that's the next thing we were saying we wanted to do, because that's the last question mark in this general area. Let's go for it. And this is...
Slow now.
Yeah, the map looks like there's a building here, but I'm not seeing the building.
Move it.
Okay. But this is not really a place we've been to. This is a sort of a gap in between some of the spots we've been to before. Well, we might find some stuffs. There's the... Is that the statue? Or is that just a random tower? That might just be a random tower. Anything here? No? No ladies at the bottom of the lake distributing swords as a system of government? That music is intense. Is that music, or is that actually just like a sound effect of something blowing up? Or like firing cannons or something. Hidden treasure. I assume that's this question mark we were approaching. Ground vibrating. Is that cannon? Or is that boat shooting cannons right now? Oh. Yeah, this is the hidden treasure here, and that is the entrance for it. It's on... Actually, in the water. Stuff here. First. Here, yeah. Drowners. This looks lootable. Come on. Come on. So does this? Is that... Oh, come on. There it was. Gotta get my pink armor die. I need it. I need it. Okay. I think that's it in terms of loot here. We're just in, Drowner territory now. I would love if they could swim on up and, you know, we could fight them on land. But something tells me we will not have that privilege. But that did not work. Might need to shoot this guy twice. We did not need to shoot this guy twice. We did not need to shoot that guy twice either. Were those the only drowners in the area? Might have been. It does look like there's a lot of chests down here. This is looking like this could be a killer whale situation, or at least it'll make our life easier, so why not? Let's throw it on. Let's give ourselves the extra water-breathing capability. And where are we going first? In here, into the boat, under the bridge. Staircase, I suppose, it technically is. And, yeah, I think we can go further. Oh. Yes, this is why we wanted to use the killer whale. Key. So we can do all this stuff in one fell swoop. We should probably surface soon. What was this about again? New quest? Okay, well, like, yes. Interesting. But also, I'd rather not suffocate. I mean, we're probably fine, but... So, presumably, that was a treasure hunt. Level 43, I assume just for the drowners we were fighting. So, let's read it. Will that tell us more? This? Yep. Journal is completely soaked. You don't say. We found it underwater. Only a few entries can be deciphered. Bellhaven, 23rd day of service. Nothing irritates me more than land rats thinking they're the stuff. Yet Count Gian Joel Balagr... I have no idea how you say that name. That's what the impertinent pricks made me call him. Managed to assuage my irritation a dab by clinking a hefty pouch of Nilfgaardian florins on the table. Illegible fragment. His entourage loaded the ship with bundles, then hauled on this huge cage covered with a sail. Count Balagr explained it held one of those famed Zangubarian striped horses, a gift for Duchess Henrietta. Bellhaven to Beauclair, route 24th day of service. We've had nothing but trouble with this Zangubarian horse. It gnaws on the deck like a beast gone mad. Plus, we've got to make sure the tarp covering its cage is tightly fastened, for it seems this creature as sensitive to the sun's rays as a vampire. In which case, what good's it to the Duchess? A striped horse she can only ride at night. Ah, it's the zebra! The striped horse. There's no comprehending these aristocrats. Illegible fragment. Yeah, we heard about it somewhere else. I forget. But we have heard about it. Bellhaven, Beauclair route, 25th day of service. 1,000 thundering sea devils. That was no horse in that cage, but a god's blasted Shalimar. Or a Shalimar. Which we, of course, did know they brought into the tournament. Overgrown rock rat chewed through the deck, capsized the ship, and burrowed into the river bottom. Oh, wow. Does that mean there's actually a Shalimar around here somewhere that we could theoretically encounter? Then that idiot Count Ballarua fell to his knees and begged me to help catch the monster. He handed me the key to the chest of jewels he'd kept close watch on the whole trip and swore it'd be mine if we captured that monstrosity. I'd most like to grab a thick club, smack him upside the head, and take that chest right now. I'm not some plowing pirate. I'll gather the lads who managed to survive the wreck, and we'll try to catch the monster in our nets. Something tells me that would not be a very effective strategy. The Count claimed to know some trickery to use to sneak up on the beast. Okay, so we've read it. Is that all? Just like getting the actual treasure chest, or is there actually a Shalimar that we can fight? Or is it one and the same Shalimar that we encountered in the tourney joust? Or not joust, but the tourney fight? Do we have any other Shalimars? Might have been one other that we fought at one point. Yeah, it just finds the treasure chest. That's all there is to it at this stage. Okay. Okay. Oh, and there is the, there is that entrance down here, which I don't think we actually went into, unless that technically was referring to the ship, which would be kind of strange, but if there were some other chests down here, yes. At least a couple. And there's the special chest we've, in theory, not yet opened. Anything else here? There is, in theory, the entrance in question somewhere over here. Well, I don't actually see it. Also just curious to see if we can gauge if there are any more chests down here in the actual shipwreck that we have not yet gotten, because we haven't gotten the super chest yet. in here? I think I'm seeing anything there. Anything around the side? Not looking like it. Yeah, where is this entrance? Is this it? No, that's a rock. Say it's lower. Okay, let's try that out. Let's see if we can find our way in. Over here, okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Whoa! What the heck? That's bright. Is that just our extra Witcher senses kicking in here? I do have Witcher senses on. That is true. I'll deactivate those. What is this? Atlantis? Hello? That could be a Shalimar. My guess is that's the Shalimar. My guess is that'll be the... I'm pretty sure that is the Shalimar. Right there. Let's read up a little bit more on the Shalimars. As a reminder, it's been a while. They count as Elementas? No? If not, then that is also good to know. Ogroid, maybe? Relict? What do they count as? No, this is Spectre. Yeah, they're Shalimars. Okay. Shalimars are relics. Okay. And they feel like they could fit under any of a number of categories. But I guess relic is kind of like the miscellaneous. Doesn't fit into any other category group, so fitting. The answer is Samum, Relic Oils, and Ard. And then you can distract them, is the thing. So if you just fight them face to face, they will demolish you. But since Shalimars are blind, they find their way by sensing vibrations and listening to sounds. Thus, the best tactic when fighting such a monster is to hurl something heavy or noisy, like an explosive, against a nearby boulder or wall, then pray silently that the beast will roll toward the sound and knock itself out upon striking into the obstacle. Yeah. But they have thick armor on their back. Okay. But I think this could be very difficult. That is the wrong thing. I did not want this crossbow out, but I don't think there's a way to cancel this. Hopefully that does not draw its attention to us. Moon Dust is also not the explosive. It was Samum, right? I mean, we might as well put Samum on, I suppose. This one, yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Over there at the moment. A little bit closer. And then throw... Where do we want to throw it? Here, maybe? Against this wall? Let's go for it. Yeah? You completely ignored it. Do we technically need to be in combat with it for that to work? Maybe? Oh, we should also throw on our relic oil. Let's do that. I think we want to do everything we can to improve our prospects for this fight, because this could be a tricky fight. Now it may know that we exist. Please go that way. Okay, now we attack it. Now we retreat. And do that. Again. It did not go after that wall that time. Might have been a little too quick on that. Might have technically need to wait. Just wait it out. Wait it out. Let's do its thing. And throw it at this wall. Again. Or that was really far away. I did not mean to throw it that far away. It's almost dead. There we go. Not so bad after all. Okay. We got it. Take the florins. I'll pass on the skull. Thanks. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Say, you happen to have more of that silver? Where that came from? What was the direction we came from? Was it this way? I think it was this way. Just want to make sure that if there is more silver to be had, that we will get it. Because that's good stuff. That's just a skull. Might be another way out of here. Ooh. Okay. Great. Armor die, but perhaps more importantly, that necklace. At least worth a little bit more. And then back here, doesn't seem like it. That might be the alternative way out. Yeah. Okay. I think that's all we have left now. And here is the super chest in question. Okay. So yeah, we were wondering where that might be, because it didn't look like it was in the actual ship. Appeared as though we'd gotten everything there. This is what we want. Okay. Got damaged journal. Then we got a green diagram, which is usually the color specifically for Witcher gear stuff. But it's not associated with any one of the schools, so this will be interesting to check that out. Lots of crowns and lots of valuable gems as well. Wow, that was very good. Journal kept chaotically. Dates missing. Ink blots abound. What on earth got into me? Humming one of Master Dandelion's ballads in front of her illustrious grace? Ugh. It's fallen to disfavor in such a foolish way. I, a young, ambitious politician with brilliant career prospects at the ducal court, now find myself exiled due to my own stupidity. I must find a way to plead the Duchess's forgiveness. They say the Emperor has offended the Duchessa a very strange gift, or has offered the Duchessa a very strange gift, a Shalimar. The knights are to face off against it during the tourney. Now, were I to make a similar offering to her illustrious grace, inconceivable. The gods have smiled on me. I ran into a witcher in Belhaven willing to help me catch a young Shalimar. Naturally, he demanded a fortune for his services, but I am ready to do anything to get myself out of the Duchess's black books. The witcher collected a down payment and set off for the Amel Mountains. I got it! Success! With an offering for her grace worthy of an emperor, I can at least return to the duchy and seek forgiveness. Now I need only find a way to transport the Shalimar to Beauclair. I gathered my entire retinue, and together we embarked on the good ship Suzanne. With the currents in our favor, we should be in the capital in a mere 3 days. I feel like the hero of some elven tragedy. Just when it seems all is going perfectly, catastrophes fall from the sky and pummel me into the ground. The Shalimar chewed through the deck, sank the ship, and dug its way into the river bottom. I begged the captain to help me capture the monster in exchange for the rest of my fortune. As the Witcher instructed, I will light incense to make made of rue, and direct the smoke at the monster, which should calm it. The sailors can then capture it with their nets. I'm finished. The rue incense did not work. The Shalimar flew into rage and killed nearly everyone. True, the captain managed to escape, but I could see he was badly wounded, so I doubt he managed to swim out of that cavern. Now I sit here alone, listening to the Shalimar devour the remains of the murdered sailors. You, person who has found my journal, whoever you may be, take the rest of my fortune. For what good is a chest of jewels to a pile of moldy bones? But in exchange, please, drink to my health. My sad fate, to the hero of a true elven tragedy. I am curious about that diagram, Tarel. Let's check that out. I feel like there's a chance that could be powerful sword. Is it going to be silver? Could be silver, could be steel, not sure. There it is. So it's a silver sword, hard intensity, huge crit hit damage bonus. I mean, huge. Crit hit chance, chance to poison, bonus experience. I mean, it seems quite good. It is slightly less damage than Erendite. But it has some nice crit stuff going for it. If we didn't have Erendite, I would say this is definitely something we'd be interested in taking, especially since it's level 43, so it's a good fit for us right now. But with Erendite, that's maybe a harder case to be made. But yeah, it is green, just like the Witcher school stuff, so I think that means it is technically a Witcher weapon. It's just not associated with any of the schools. Yeah, drink to my health, says the dead guy. Okay, I believe that's everything in here. I think the only way out is the way we came in. Can we up, down, there? No, we... Oh, yes, we can. We can, in fact. Okay, let's killer whale again. No, that is not killer whale. That's killer whale. Probably don't need it on our way out, but just to play it safe. Does it use more of our breath when we speed swim? I feel like it does. Like, this is not speed swimming. This is speed swimming. Does it? Like, if you're trying to be as efficient as possible with your swimming and save your breath, is it best to speed swim or is it best not to speed swim? Might be good to know. Where can we hop up? Not here. Okay. So that should be everything over there. And as it turns out, that was possibly the most lucrative chest we've ever gotten. Because there was like at least one diamond, possibly as many as 3 of some other valuable gem, fairly large pile of coins, and then that interesting diagram as well. So, yeah, good stuff for sure. And now that was the last of the things up north, at least on this side of the river. We could deliberately swim over to the opposite side and just check out this of the, this sub-component of the whole repair or build a huge statue. Which might be worth doing here. And that looks like it could be potentially even this big boat over here. One that did not have a shipwreck. Oh, well, I mean, I tend to, just when I know we're gonna go underwater, I tend to use killer whale just in case. Also, like, when you run out of breath, do you instantly die, or do you just start slowly taking damage? Because I think for a very long time, I acted on the assumption that you instantly die as soon as you run out of breath. Not that you slowly take damage, and that probably explains a lot of that thought process as well, that caution.
Lots of them.
Okay. Bring it on, guys. Rude. First of all, rude. Blocking our attacks. Let's actually the guy with the shield. As soon as we get the stamina back to do it, which we do not currently have. There we go. Excuse me, I just waited a very long time to save up the stamina for an Axie, and then you guys try to interrupt me in the process. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Well, there's a person here who is in distress, it would appear. Could you please stop shooting me? Could you please stop shooting me, maybe? But that was supposed to be a raw meat, actually. To heal us. And we are just taking, like... We're going all Boromir at the moment. Do not block. Did I say you were allowed to block? Did I say you were allowed to block? gonna try to block, of course. I'm helping. Oh. Oh, I got you. I got you.